Working with Hope, I mean, as you go through a week heading into competition, are there certain cues and things you look for from her in the gym where you can tell she's doing this, she's
Yeah,
really on top of her game? What would they be?
definitely after watching her do gymnastics for 4 years, it's really kind of subtle things with her. In specific gymnastics terms, just really keeping her core tight. Using her arms, especially on beam, and making sure her body's in the right positions and in the right shapes as she goes through her routine. So, from somebody sitting in the stands, they probably wouldn't notice all those things, but I can usually tell if she's going to hit something, I think, before she realizes if she's in trouble or not.
Right. Have you sensed that it's just regular Hope in here this week, that she's not putting any pressure on herself, or does she just seem like she always does?
She's been Hope as usual. We had our senior night meet already, back a few weeks ago up in the Coliseum, and then we had our last Big 12, and then her last regional. So, I really don't think she's focused on the fact that this is her last go-round. I think she's more focused on really just her showing. And, I talked to her a lot this week about let's not overthink it. Let's not try to, do something we haven't done all season, and really just go in there and do her normal gymnastics.
Do you feel she just carries through with how she's been performing lately? She's going to be very happy with the results this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. She's very strong on four events, and she could really advance on any four of them. She just needs to focus on hitting those 9.8s.
Talk about this week of training for her specifically. What have you been trying to work with her on?
We really kind of kept the same focus as we had going into regionals. I think we're lucky that she, competed already as an individual at the regional championships, getting ready for nationals, since she'll be doing that again. So she knows, kind of the format. She knows how the warm-ups are going to go, and she knows what it's like to have to wait till the very end of that other lineup to compete. And honestly, she's been waiting to the end of lineups anyway to compete for a number of years. So, just kind of focusing on what we had, the same approach we'd had going into regionals.
Speaking of knowing what to expect, this event's going to be on Podium, which the team has already seen once before this season. And is it kind of a full circle thing now? She finally knows what to expect with competing on Podium?
Definitely. It's way different on a podium than it is, typically how we compete. So I'm really happy that she had that opportunity out in Oklahoma. She performed very well while we were there with that. And, just kind of visually and mentally knowing what to expect going in, I think gives us an advantage.
And you mentioned she'd been paired with Penn State, which we've known for a while, and you know the coach at Penn State really well. So just kind of recap that. What do you think about that matchup for her, and do you think that's an advantage to her?
I think so. The Penn State coach knew me, years ago when I was back in club, and he's been very supportive of me in college ever since I came to West Virginia. And then I really like the team there, and I like the assistant coaches. So I think they'll have a lot of energy. They haven't been to the national championships in a long time as a team, so they're going to have a ton of energy and kind of approach this event, with nothing to lose. And I think that's the same approach Hope needs to take, is just go in and, have fun and just really do the best she can do.
Describe your pride in her. I believe she's the first one while you've been here that is going to the nationals.
Mm-hmm. So proud of her. She's the first one under, my tenure as head coach. But it's really more than that. Just for West Virginia to be on the national stage, and for it to be Hope. She's put in 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears, and she deserves this. And for it to be happening her senior year, it's really a big honor for me just to be there with her.